I don't have the cowbell, but if I had the cowbell, I'd be going ling 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 ling.
Oh, it's over there.
Let me go grab the
Right in front of
cowbell.
us.
I'll ring it once. You know, don't want to wake up the baby too much, but I'll ring it once. Are we live?
Let's see.
I think so. I think so. So happy Friday.
I turned it down and then.
And it went back up.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Friday. We hope that this week, this month specifically, has been treating you well or better than last month or the greatest ever. So thank you guys so much for joining us.
Looks like we are matching today.
Yes, and I really tried very hard that when we're having dinner, and we're having dinner like in a situation where we're like very liable of getting dirty. I was like, I don't want to get dirty. I'm gonna do my best to not get dirty. It's my birthday. I want to look good, but the fact that I'm matching Grace, I was like, and we're not wearing something with like a graphic on it.
Yeah.
Was cool. I like that. What's up, Juan? Thank you so much for coming in. And he said, "Happy birthday, Gio."
Friday.
Thank you so much, friend. And I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who was in here a little bit early before we started the live stream. So I'll go ahead and I'll scroll back to the top. We had Crystal and Chris who said, "Team Grace, love you, friends. Thank you so much, honestly, for always being yourselves and being you guys. And more importantly, thank you guys so much for messaging. And then Chris, thank you so much for the text message, brother. I appreciate you. But yeah, thank you guys. To be honest with you, you guys are still live right now. So if you're watching the replay, you guys will see this. But Chris is actually live doing some gaming right now. But I think he's going to be wrapping it up pretty soon here. But shout out to Crystal and Chris. We love them. Our great friends. And then we also had Adventures with Yoshi or Toad. Jeremy in the house. What's up, Jeremy?
Hi,
Thank you so much for being you. And once again, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate all our members as well. And shout out whenever she comes in, we do have a member who re-upped recently. And I think we might have had 2 members re-up this month. So want to make sure we shout them out. We have Jude in Wonderland. She said, "Happy birthday, Gio." Hey, Jude. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, if you don't hear us, which I think it should be fine because I think Grace had turned it up and I heard my voice, just let me know, and then we have the one, the only DJ NC in the house. She dropped those members only emojis. She's a member as well. She has that VIP logo right next to her name. She's been a member for 2 years. That's what that means. And happy Friday, friend. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world. Thank you so much, Hortensia.
I just think it's funny she put the the Geo face.
I love that face. And honestly, that's because that's pretty much me. And that's why I like that face. That's why I even made that
Well,
emoji.
it is your face.
But besides the fact that it's literally me, like, that's my mood. Like, honestly, I'm always like, Like, I wish you guys could have heard all the crazy stuff my mom and my sister were saying before they left. They were just making all these crazy, inappropriate, funny jokes. And I'm like, oh, that's where I get it from, huh? And we got Shady Lady P in the house. What's up, Shady Lady P? Let me ring the cowbell. Shady Lady P actually did send over a $25 Venmo. Really appreciate it, Paula. Thank you so much. I wanted to come on live. I figured that you would be here, so I wanted to just tell you thank you in my own voice. I love the way you are in our chats and like just the person that you are. I love you and I love your support, and I just love that we were blessed to have somebody like you come into our community. Like, that's why I'm getting tongue-tied, because it does make me very emotional to have your support, Paula. Thank you so much. You're very sweet, very kind, and you never fail to just make us feel like super great and special, and you're amazing. Thank you so much. Guys, please put some member only emojis in the chat for Paula. I did also see a member anniversary and a super chat, so we're gonna go ahead and acknowledge both. And it's from the same person. So DJ NC.
Love you, friend.
Love you, friend. Once again, kind of everything I said about Paula, feel that way about you as well. She said, "Let's go, everyone. Happy Friday." Happy Friday, everybody. Appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like button as well for all these amazing people.
Please make sure you're following DJ NC on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube.
And she did also drop a $19.99 super chat. Let's go!
Oh my goodness, Hortensia, thank you so much.
She said, "To celebrate the birthday boy." Thank you so much. Honestly, I appreciate it. That means the world to me. Thank you so much, Hortensia. You're amazing. And it was really fun catching up a little bit earlier when you were live on Twitch and on YouTube. So check out DJ NC. She's live on YouTube a lot more now. So you might want to make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and then also go over to Twitch and follow on there as well. Let me and then also acknowledge real quick, because I see it as well. We also have a 1 year membership anniversary, which is
Oh
like
my
huge. Gotta make
goodness,
sure to ring that cowbell.
Jeremy. Thank you so much,
Make
Jeremy.
sure you guys are dropping those members only emojis. If you're not a member, you can drop a bell in the chat. But he said happy birthday to Amazing Gio. Thank you so much, Amazing Jeremy. You are awesome, and we appreciate all your support for a whole year. You've
Thank you
been a
so
member
much,
of our
Jeremy.
cowbell family, and honestly, anybody who's subscribed, you are a member of our cowbell family. But this is that next level support for our memberships, and we really
Yes.
really appreciate it. And with that said, the reason that I also wanted to shout out the membership milestones is we will officially be dropping a members only vlog at some point this weekend, most likely. I think just to kind of make sure that we don't over we don't overpromise, but I think Monday most likely will be the day that at some point members, you're gonna get a really jam packed vlog. I'm sifting through 100+ clips,
Oh
like
yeah, that's
literally
right.
100+ clips. So you're gonna get like the rest of July and all of August, including my birthday, in that vlog. So if you're a member, congratulations, you're gonna be seeing that. So I want to go back and I want to continue saying hi to anybody that we might have missed in the chat. And so like once again, thank you so much for your guys' support. Appreciate you. I do want to read what DJ NC said real quick. She said, "Hope you and the kiddos are doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Love you guys. We love you too,
We
friend.
love
Thank
you
you so
too,
much. Thank you.
Atensia. And yes,
We appreciate.
have you had a good birthday so far?
I've had an excellent birthday. I feel like, not that I had a bad birthday last year. I think last year it was a different kind of birthday. I think, yeah, this year has been a much more relaxed and easygoing birthday in certain ways. Last year I think Grace worked. This year, she was able to have the day off for various reasons, but she was off, and I was off today too. So we had like that was something that's rare on a Friday,
Yeah.
to both be off and to be able to spend the day together. That was really
Most of
dope.
the day.
Yeah,
We
most of the day
had
together.
we had some stuff to
I
take
had
care of.
chores on my birthday. That's typically how it goes, right? When you get older, you're gonna have more things to do. So that's just the way it goes. But it's been a really, really great birthday. I don't really ask for much. Like I literally ask for nothing other than good food and just chill vibes because that's really all I ask for. Like I can, I don't want to say I can afford what I want, but as an adult, when you work and you have the ability to treat yourself or treat your family, it's not the same. Like I'm not asking for video games anymore for Christmas or for my birthdays, but if I get them, great. I'm more asking for like, can we go eat something cool or can we have a day night, which we're gonna be doing tomorrow. So that was one of my requests from Grace. It's like if you don't get me anything, like I know I'm hard to shop for sometimes, and it's been a crazy time, guys. These last couple months have been really, really both good and bad. Have been trippy. I'm like, no worries. I'm like, just have a date night with me. So tomorrow we are gonna be, if everything works out, because we talked to my mom today, and my mom recently had surgery like a while ago, like not too long ago. But we might drop off the kiddos in the evening and then head over to the casino. So here in the Central Valley, there's a bunch of like Native American casinos and stuff like that. So I think I've been twice with like my friends back in the day when I used to, when I first started working, when I first became an adult. But I don't think I've ever been with Grace at all. So we figured we're like, you know what, we gotta do something fun. And Vegas is a little too far for us this weekend, I would say. So I think hitting up the casinos locally would be dope, and they're actually pretty
That would
cool.
be fun if we could go to Vegas this
Yeah,
weekend.
that'd be awesome. Honestly, that would be great. Vegas is definitely on the list, but not today. Cindy said, "Happy birthday, Gio." Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you so much for being here.
Happy
In the
birthday,
cowbell for that.
Cindy.
And then also, actually, she's here right now, Jackie and Baby. Thank you so much for being here
Happy
tonight.
Friday, Jackie.
She said, "Happy birthday, friend. Happy birthday." I was about to say happy birthday to you. That
Yeah.
was the first time that's happened to me all day. What time is it? 10:14. I literally went all day
Yeah,
without
without
doing
saying
it.
it, yeah.
Pretty proud of myself, but of course I had to
Until
do it at
now.
least one time. Actually, the reason that I kind of stumbled over is because Jackie actually became a member again, and she actually became a member of our highest tiered membership, which is the Diamond VIP Cowbell
Thank you
membership.
so much, Jackie.
$10 membership. Appreciate you. If you're a first time member, I think this is not her first time, but if you're a first time member, we typically try to send you a little goodie or something like that. And if you've been a member of that particular membership for a while, we always try to like hook you up with something as like a little token of our appreciation. It's nothing crazy, but sometimes it could be as simple as a signed card or a sticker or something just really cool that's out of the ordinary. But just to point that out, but regardless, we just want to say thank you so much, Jackie, for all your support goes a long way. And we trust me when we notice these things, and we love you, and thank you so much for being here for us, and we appreciate
Can you
it.
ring the cowbell?
Let's ring the cowbell. Let's go. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Let's see here. Here,
Sorry.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Cindy. Yes, guys, if you guys can, please hit that thumbs up. That really helps us out.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where. Okay, there I am.
Yeah, you can double tap the screen to like the stream.
Oh, nice. Okay, Jeremy said, I didn't even notice it was 1 year. Love it. Enjoying my last few days before I start my first job. Congratulations, Jeremy.
Congratulations, Jeremy.
That's amazing. Honestly, that's amazing. Congratulations. Here, let me fix myself. I feel like I looked at the camera and I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't fix myself. Congratulations. We hope that everything goes well at your first job. I remember my first job. My first job was nuts. I actually went to work with my mom out in like a packing house. So I was pulling oranges off of a like flatbed truck, putting them into like a machine where it was like sending them down to where like my mom worked, and my mom and the other ladies who worked in that particular plant, they would separate like the good oranges from the bad oranges, and then
sorted.
yeah, they sorted them. That was my mom's job for a long time. And then when they didn't put me there, they would put me on the other side of the conveyor where basically they had already put them in the cases, and then I would be in charge with like my other coworkers of putting them on pallets, like on wooden pallets,
Palletizing.
and then wrapping them up, and then they stack them, and then that would be what goes to grocery stores or to other places that are going to be selling it. But yeah, that was my first job, and I lasted 3 days. I always felt terrible because my mom was the one that got me that job, but I literally lasted 3 days. It was one of the hardest jobs I've ever had to this day. It was the hardest job I ever had. So if your first job is not having to do that, that is awesome. Honestly, I kind of regret that being my first job just because it was like a freaking shock, dude. Like
a lot of people do this for a long, long time.
Yeah. So if you're from the Central Valley,
appreciate your produce, people.
People from the Central Valley, specifically immigrants. Let's be real. Specifically immigrants. A lot of great, hardworking ones, including my own family who came over here. From Mexico. Honestly, like, you bust your butt there and you work hours. Like, I remember my mom used to work, and God bless her, she used to leave us alone like when we're probably like, I think I would be like maybe 13 and my sister was like 9, right? She'd go work during the summer, and we'd ask her, Mom, what time are you getting out? And she'd be like, I think I might be getting out at 5 or whatever, right? Then she'd come for lunch and she'd be like, they're giving us another lunch. And I'd be like, what do you mean they're giving you another lunch? And she'd be like, yeah, we're gonna get out like at 8.
Yeah.
And they'd get out like at 7 or 8, and literally she'd come home, do her routine to get ready, for bed, and then she'd go back the next day, same thing, like 7, 8 in the morning, and then work like another maybe like that. And honestly,
or even 6 in the morning, I'm sure.
And I don't want to sound messed up, but I remember thinking like, it's because my mom would leave us with like pizza money and all these amazing things to like make sure that we were hooked up. And I don't want to be mean, but I remember I'd be like, oh, you're working later today, sweet, like we'd get kind of happy. And when I think about it now, I always kind of get sad because I do think about it from time to time, because like now I'm an adult and I'm like, man, all the sacrifices that my parents made, specifically my mom, like I'm like, it's trippy. Like, we would be so happy because she would work late, but she was over there missing us probably, and miserable and not loving life and being like, well, this is all I can do to make sure that my kids have food on their table, like. And we'd be like, yippee, like. But I got such love for my mom for everything she put up with, to the point where, like, she's dealing with a lot of health issues now, like, because of all the work that she did. And I just always try my best, like, to take it easy on her. That's why, like, we, I really rely a lot on like my brother and my sister. Like, when my brother and my sister are around and we drop off the kids, that's really why we're doing it, because I feel like they are really big help. Because my mom, she's pretty much retired. You know what I mean? Like, she's pretty much retired. So God bless my mom. Love her so much.
Does a good job with the kids, though.
Yeah, I'm so happy that she's my mother, and I appreciate her for everything. Honestly, I really do. Let's go. Can't wait for the vlog. Love a long vlog. Yeah, and I love the longer members only vlogs too, Hortensia, because you guys get like a really big window into like a big chunk of our time and what we're up to. and it's just like I feel like it's faster paced. Even though it's longer, it's faster paced because you're like, oh, they did this on this day, and then this, and it's really cool. I really enjoy them too. I'm gonna go to some membership milestones because I don't want those things to expire too fast. I think a couple already did. But first and foremost, Shady Lady P has been a member for 26 months. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Paula.
She said, happy birthday, Gio. Thank you so much, Shade Lady P. Once again, love you so much. Thank you so much for being here always. And we appreciate you. You're amazing, honestly. And then we also have Celeste.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much,
celebrating a big 5 months of the Silver Cowbell Fam membership. Thank you so much, Celeste. Honestly, another person that we're just super happy that, we met her through another community. Shout out to Kuzi P. Shout out to Crystal and Chris. And, to have you a part of our community is dope. We love you. Thank you so much for being here. And then let me try to go down the line. I want to say hi to everybody that we haven't said hi to because I know that we're like talking and it's going by really fast. But I have seen Jaycation in the house. What's up, Jaycation?
Happy Friday, Jay.
Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the love. We also have, let's see here, making sure we got Spine Six in the house.
Happy Friday, Spine Six.
What's up, Spine Six? And he said, happy birthday. Thank you so much, friend. We appreciate you. Shout out to Spine Six. Make sure you check them out every Saturday. They're going live tomorrow. Make sure you check them out. I hope the baby's doing well and Lady Sith as well, and the dogs and everything. Honestly, you guys have such a beautiful family and a full life there that it's beautiful to see, honestly. And we hope that you guys are just living life to the fullest right now. Let's see here. We got Raul the doctor.
Happy Friday, Raul.
Celebrating a big 26 months. Did I already say that? No, right? Not for Raul, right?
No, not yet.
Not for Raul. All right. Happy birthday, Gio. Thank you so much, man. And honestly, thank you, because I feel like you probably told me happy birthday just as much as like Grace and the kids have. You've hit me up on text. You've messaged me and everything. And you're an awesome person, Raul. Please don't change. And, just honestly, dude, you're awesome, bro. Like, just remember, never forget that. You're a really cool dude. Really appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna go back up just in case there's any other pieces of conversation we might have missed. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Cindy had asked, did you guys purposefully match? You're both rocking the beige looks. Kind of, sort of, but not really. Like, I think we both, you want to look at the TV real quick?
Oh. Oh man, I have the coolest friends in the world, guys. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to my amazing friends. You guys will see right now. You guys are awesome.
Anyways, surprise.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, I think we both kind of were like, I grabbed the dress and I was like, is it okay if I wear this? And he grabbed his shirt and he's always, is it okay if I wear this? And so that's how it happened.
Honestly, and we look good, and that's all I gotta say. Also, I want to celebrate a 26 month membership milestone for the one, the only Jaycation. He said, "Oh, me too," or "Me too." Happy birthday, Gio, and Friday. Thank you so much, Jaycation. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
We also have our Jurassic Chaos in the house.
Happy Friday, D.
Happy Friday, D. Hope you're doing well. And we got Chilo too. I think I saw Chilo.
Oh my goodness. Happy Friday, Chilo.
Happy Friday, Chilo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, guys, too, for all the messages and like the story, the birthday story and everything on Instagram. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Let me go back up here because let's see. But yeah, it worked out really well. The neutral colors. Yeah, I really feel like we kind of killed it with that. I gotta say at least. Let's see here. Let's see. Celeste said, you two are the best. Love being part of this community and being part of different communities with you two.
Aww.
Same here. Honestly, like it's, time is very limited for all of us. A lot of us have things going on, and it doesn't matter if you're not doing content creation. Life gets busy. But I'll tell you one thing. We've been very blessed to be able to make time and find the time to even check in with like amazing people, amazing content creators, and we just, having you guys here, it rounds us out. It makes us feel very happy. And with that said, it says Crystal and Chris and the viewers just joined. Say hello.
Thank you so much.
What's up, Crystal and Chris's viewers? Let's ring the cowbell.
Happy Friday,
Welcome,
everyone just joining
welcome
us.
to Friday. Welcome to Gio and Grace. I don't know if you guys are new to our channel, but if you are new to our channel, welcome. And if you're not new to the channel, welcome back. Tonight we're just hanging out, talking, reminiscing, celebrating my birthday. There's a lot going on right now, including things with HHN, including the move from summer to fall. So we're just kind of talking a little bit about those things as well, and just kind of just shooting the what, if you know what I mean. But we appreciate everybody being here. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button. We're on the road to 2K. We're almost to 1,900 subscribers, so we really appreciate your support, and we really appreciate you guys. And we see all you guys. We see all you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let me see if I can go down the line really quick to say hello to all of you guys. We got Circle City Gabe in the house. What's up, Circle City Gabe? Happy Friday. We also got Mia, Aaliyah in the house. What's up, Mia? How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you so much. We got the one, the only Koozie P. What's up, Koozie? Happy Friday, Koozie P. Thank you so much for being here. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody else. We got Brian in the house. He said, I am new. And happy birthday again. Thank you so much, Brian. You're awesome. We really appreciate you. Let me see if there's anybody else that we have to say hello to. If we miss anybody, we do apologize.
We have Marco M.
What's up, Marco? Thank you so much for being here.
Marco M.
Thank you. I'm great for 50. Yes. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. It's all these face creams. Yes.
I'm assuming it was Chris.
It's my skin routine. I'm telling you, dude. I'm actually 75, if you didn't know. That was my first text message of the day, or my first message. Shout out to Bacon calling me 75 years old. Appreciate you. But thank you guys so much. Once again, if you guys were watching Crystal and Chris, shout out to my boy Chris doing his things with the spooky video games. Honestly, you guys don't know this. I'm about to drop a bomb. What's up, Speak Life? Thank you so much for being here. I'm about to drop a bomb on you guys, a birthday bomb, but Chris is actually wearing Depends during his spooky live streams. He didn't want you guys to know because, he didn't want anybody to ask him what brand and, how absorbent they were, but he wears them, and I think he looks great in them, honestly. He does a really great job. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, Crystal. We love you, friends. We miss you guys. Hope to see you guys very soon, hopefully either at HHN or over there on your side of the globe in Las Vegas, where we can get some Lost Vegas.
Chris said you look awesome for pushing 60, said Circle City Gabriel.
Like I said, skin routine, my friend. All it takes is you just go outside, grab mud, and just throw it in your face. It doesn't even matter what kind of mud. And if there's mushrooms in the mud, by all means, go crazy. I bet the dog just groaned.
She was like, please don't do that.
Can you guys hear the dog? I think she's dreaming. Are you dreaming, Mochi? Yeah, our dog is also named Mochi. So if you're joining us from Crystal and Chris and you know their cat Mochi, sheer coincidence, complete coincidence, but our dog is also named Mochi, mainly because we are lovers of food. We love food. All right, guys. All right, so I'm going to let Grace, babe, where did I leave off of on the chat? Hope you guys are doing well, honestly.
Let me scroll back.
Let me lower the camera a little bit. I feel like it's such a weird angle.
D asked or said, happy birthday, Gio. Did you have cake already? Yes, we had cake and gelatina.
Yeah, so shout out to my mom. My mom made a Jello. What's up, Henry? How are you, friend?
Happy Friday, Henry.
Let's see here.
Oops, I clicked out. Sorry.
I think we've caught up with all the membership milestones. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Mia said, oh, in that case, I'm new here. Hello. All right, there you go. So this live stream is kind of, I wouldn't say it's impromptu. We kind of had a feeling we were going to go live tonight, mainly just because, it's very rare that it's, first and foremost, my birthday on a Friday. And obviously, I don't even remember last time that even happened when, we were doing all this. So I was like, we have to go live. We have to go live. I love everybody. And when I have to spend my birthday with as many people as I can, we have a membership milestone to celebrate. The one, the only, Crystal and Chris, they said one more. Let's go.
Thank you, friends.
So that motorcycle dance, that young jock. And they said Team Grace, Team Gio, and they put the blue and purple hearts. Thank you guys so much.
We
So
appreciate you.
I don't think you guys had a chance to hear, but Grace had, we talked a lot about what my gift was going to be or what I wanted to do in general. And so, unfortunately, since Vegas is a little further away than, we wish it were, we have a really fun date night tonight, or tomorrow night, sorry, planned, because it's not technically tomorrow yet. But before I reveal that to you guys, let's ring the cowbell. Crystal and Chris gifting one cowbell. Whoa! 2 cowbell fan memberships. Cindy received the first one, and the second one is Ben Jammin. Thank you so much, Crystal and Chris, and friends, if you're in the chat, just let Crystal and Chris know thank you. It's on behalf of them that you guys now have access to over 70 plus member-only videos. You'll have access to our newest member-only video that will be dropping on Monday, and you'll also have access to anything else that's only members-only related, like the emojis as well. So congratulations to you. And you now have a members only badge with your name highlighted in green, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Crystal and Chris. We love you, friends. So yeah, kind of getting back to what I was saying. Tomorrow we have a plan to actually go on a date night to a casino, local casino. I think we're going to be going to a casino called the Tachi Palace, but we're not for sure. We're kind of leaving it up in the air because there's really like 3 or 4 casinos in the area that are all like around the same distance from us. Like pretty much between like 50 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. So it really just depends on where we want to go. So I really, really, really feel like doing something just completely different like this year, like in general. And I really want to go to Vegas at some point. It's in the cards. There's a lot of changes going on right now, so I don't know exactly when we'll be going. But this is kind of the next alternative. So here, like in Central California, a long time ago, like in the 90s, and I'm going to call it what they called it back then, but they would call it Indian gaming. And so Indian gaming was a very popular thing around here where literally casinos opened up like overnight, like in spades. Like, so there's so many casinos and some have gone out of business.
Yeah.
Some have gone out of business, but a lot of them have stayed around and some of them have gotten even bigger and some of them even like upgraded. And so I believe the Palace is one of them. Tachi Palace is one of the ones that started off pretty like, pretty chill. But now like they've upgraded and like in the last like 10, 15 years, they've added like all these crazy lights outside. They've added, more stations to gamble. I know at certain other casinos, like they're adding more stations or more areas where you can grab a drink and go gamble. And whereas like a lot of these casinos right now, what they have is if you get a drink, you have to stay at the bar area or at a certain area and you can't go and gamble while you drink. You know what I mean? So they're making it to where like this is more of an experience for people around here who, yeah, you can't get away to Vegas or Atlantic City or Reno or all these other places, but we have some here in our own backyard. And the crazy thing about it is since they're all built like in these like beautiful out and there's landscapes, it's crazy because you see these huge beautiful casinos with these big towers, these big hotels out like surrounded by pastures and just like beautiful like trees and just nature. It's like freaking gorgeous, dude. So that's what I asked Grace. My mom had originally said yes tonight. She was kind of like, wait, you guys wanted to go tomorrow night? I thought you guys were going to go in the middle of the day. I'm like, Mom, I'm not trying to go to the casino in the middle of the day. It's not Vegas. Like, we're trying to make it a date night. So we'll see what she says. We'll see what she says. So very, very excited about that. I love going to casinos. It's been a very, very long time. But
I've been, but I've never been inside. I was in the lobby because I was 18 and I couldn't go in.
Oh no, that reminds me of my
sister to go in, and her husband went in, gambled for a little bit.
I think my mom said she had a similar story when she went to Vegas, that she wasn't old enough to go to certain areas. So it was like almost like the same crap. Like, oh, that sucks, honestly. But tomorrow you're gonna go in there. Mm-hmm. Cindy said, sipping on a drink for Gio's birthday. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cindy.
If you guys notice, I'm not drinking tonight. I did that purposefully because since we are gonna go tomorrow, I didn't want to be tired tomorrow. I wanted to make sure I got plenty of rest. I'm getting closer to 40. I'm not gonna tell you exactly how old I am. I mean, it's probably obvious. I mean, if you guys put it together now. But
75.
75, yeah. But I was like, in order to kind of like keep it more chill, I figured, like, why not just like chill in the drinking tonight? We'll get some drinks tomorrow at the bar and we'll have a really good time.
Oh my goodness.
We have a $9.99 super chat from the one, the only Cindy. There is no message behind it, but she did type out "Happy Birthday, Gio." Thank you so much, Cindy. I really
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much, Cindy.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Means a
you.
lot. Means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I will tomorrow. I don't know, since it's my birthday. I don't know if we're gonna film a vlog, but I'm thinking maybe I can film a little bit, and then
Did
if
you say it's your birthday tomorrow?
my birthday celebration.
Yeah.
Sorry, like since we're still celebrating tomorrow for my birthday,
Yeah.
today's my birthday. What I'm thinking is that maybe I'll film as much as I can. As much as I can. It's a casino. I don't even know what they allow me to film. And then if we can put it together into a vlog for you guys, we'll put together a Tachi Palace Casino vlog, even if it's 10, 15 minutes long, but something so you guys can get a peek of what's available here in the Central Valley as it relates to gambling. And if it's not enough, or if we're only able to get here in tidbits here and there, members, you guys know we're gonna hook you up with a little bit of behind the scenes. We'll give you guys a little clip here and there, whatever we're able to get. But my hope, as long as it doesn't interfere with what we're doing, is that we can film a vlog. Cause why not? You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen a vlog from out here, so it'd be really, really
No,
cool.
I don't think I have. I mean, I don't really think I've looked either. But let's see. Let's catch up a little bit. Crystal and Chris said, "Sounds fun. We've always wanted to visit a casino."
I'm just kidding. Honestly, it's for us, like, especially, like, you guys know how it is. It's something that is just so different than your typical, especially like for you guys are now in Vegas, and so you guys had been going to Vegas, but now that you guys can make that into like kind of like a date night, like, like, oh, date night, let's go to the strip, date night, let's go to like, a casino. I don't know why Grace and I had never really thought about it too much of doing that. Because I think Grace and I really got used to going to movies. Like, we love going to a movie here and there. Going to Hot Pot. Hot Pot is like became like an addiction to us. Like, we went to Hot Pot way too freaking much, and I don't regret it. I love Hot Pot.
Yeah.
So Hot Pot, we also just doing the spooky stuff, going to Uni and Disney, which, obviously we've really cut back on both. But I think Uni, I could definitely see us going back sooner than later, especially because of HHN. Disney is more up in the air for this year and looks more like for next year, hopefully. We'll see, because I really want to take the baby for Christmas. But, it's just a matter of the fact that now, since we've kind of decided to scale back on certain things, especially after we had the baby, like, we've kind of had to figure out like what is still fun for us and what is still exciting, but that we maybe aren't thinking about. And I think the casino is the one thing that popped up to my mind. I'm like, dude, we haven't been going to we haven't gone to the Palace. We haven't gone to Chansey. We haven't gone to Table Mountain or Eagle Mountain Casino, these are all casinos within an hour of us. So I'm like, well, I think it's about that time.
Let's see. I mean, you can go ahead and read it.
Just real quick, because Raul did say my birthday is also on a Friday this year. That's amazing, Raul the doctor. And Raul, your birthday is in December, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, so you still got a couple months, man. I mean, more than a couple months, so that's crazy. That's going to be cool. And especially in December, being on a Friday, that's awesome. Wait, Gio is 75 or 60. If you add both of them, that's how old I am. I'm actually immortal, but I'm not. I will die. Like, my secret, I'm immortal, but I'm actually vulnerable to bullets and knives. And death. So oh my gosh, Rose said, Paul, he's older than me now. I guess if you want to put it that way, my friend. Raul said, what's a casino? Well, shout out to the Raul the doctor, another person who's like super casino guy and like all that stuff. That's pretty cool. Circle City Gabe said, I remember my first Indian casino was in North Carolina and you only had to be 18. Yeah, I think it all depends on what casino and where you're going. So obviously, like in North Carolina, I'm sure the rules, the laws are their own there. But I'll tell you right now, dude, like here in Cali, like, you know how it is. Like, there's technicalities, like for drinking especially. I got kicked out of an 18-year-old club when I was 20, I think 19 or 20. 19. No, actually it was before I met Grace. So I was 18. It was like around the time that I think maybe I had barely known you. And I got kicked out of a club. It was called the Bastille. And even Grace had been there. She had been there without me. Like, you know what I mean? Because it was like that popular club for younger people. It's like the one that we could get into. Well, I'm an idiot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm an idiot. We went to the bar, the club. We were dancing, and then one of my friends who's 21, he bought a drink, and he was like, hey, yo, can you hold the drink for me? I gotta go use the restroom. And that's how we talk very monotone. I actually just ran into him not that long ago. Yeah, we ran into him at Huntner.
Yeah, we
I
ran
hadn't
into
seen him
him at
forever, but it was great to see
Yeah.
him. Yeah, shout out to Fro. But yeah, he's like, hey, can you hold this for me? And when I was like, yeah, I'll hold it for you. I grabbed it and I instinctively took a sip out of it.
Excuse me.
So like I grabbed it, took a sip out of it, and I put it down like that, and I got kicked out of, like, literally within 5 minutes. I had a security guard on me. He's like, "You're out of here." I'm like, "For what?" Like literally, I was like so caught off guard. I was like, "For what?" He's like, "For drinking." I was like, "Drinking? Who the heck was drinking?" He's all, "I just saw you take a drink out of your friend's beer. Your friend gave you the beer. You took a drink out of it." I was like, dude, I took a sip out of it. And he's like, that's drinking, right? And I was just like, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, well, I want my money back. And he's like, you're not getting your money back because you're getting kicked out. I was like, so I'm getting kicked out and I'm not getting my money back. He's like, nope. And that's what happened. And I got kicked out. I was at that club. I'm not lying to you guys, for 30 minutes. And it took us like 45 minutes to get there. Because it's not that close.
Oh, yeah. It's like a 45-minute drive.
It took us 45 minutes to get there. Freaking there for 30 minutes. Get kicked out. It ended up being a fun night for other reasons. But, you know, it was not that fun because I didn't know Grace at that time. Because it could have been 10 times funner. Mm-hmm. But it was only fun because my friends left too. My friends ended up leaving the club because they were like, well, Gio can't get in.
Too much fun.
Well, whatever. That was my younger days. Definitely not that young anymore. That had to been like at least 20 years ago, guys. I'm not even lying to you. So now I'm definitely telling you guys my age. Let's see here. I remember my grandma took me to some Indian gaming casinos, said Speak Life. Let's see here. We have Thunder Valley Casino, Cache Creek, and a few others, and Jackson Casino, said Speak Life. If you see, I lost what Crystal and Chris were saying. Hold on, sorry guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight and wishing Gio a happy birthday.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
It means
honestly,
the world, honestly.
I'm having a great time,
and especially since it's kind of later, you know.
And shout out to Crystal and Chris for the raid again, once again.
Yes,
thank you guys
thank you,
so much.
friends.
Honestly, you guys are amazing. Love you, friends. Love you so damn much, honestly. Crystal and Chris said, if you see a slot machine that's calling your name, play it. Trust your gut. Will do, friends. Will do. I think that's really what our focus on tomorrow is. I want to, you know, I kind of put a dollar sign in my mind of how much money I want to spend. And I think Grace already kind of has an idea too. But I want to, yeah, just real talk, have fun doing slots. Like, I want to try to be there for 2-3 hours. My mom already pretty much made it known that, because, you know, I'm telling you guys, my mom's not really a babysitter, dude. Like, my mom's, you know, been going through her health issues. So when, you know, the kids are over there, it's really just because there's other bodies there. But she's already kind of made known that she's like, dang, like, you know, like, you guys can't stay there too late, you know, like, and I completely get it. So my goal is hopefully within 2 to 3 hours, hang out, have a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 drinks tops, because obviously one of us got to drive, and then gamble for a little bit and walk around, hold hands, be boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife.
My boyfriend and girlfriend, right? I know, I'm just making.
Basically be romanticos and then come home, pick up the baby. I think my kiddos will probably
thank you so much, Speak Life. We appreciate you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Awesome. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He also said, Table Mountain Casino in Fresno area. Love that casino. My grandma took me there last time I visited Aubrey, which is basically a Hills of Fresno.
Yeah, I know where that's at. Honestly,
Yeah.
dude, that's one that's on like my list because I've actually read that Table Mountain is one of the ones that pays out the best. So I've been doing my research. So Tachi Palace is the one that people are like, the one that we're probably gonna go to because it's the closest, but it's the one that everybody's like, dude, that one you don't come out a winner. And I've been there twice and 2 times I've won. I haven't won a lot, but I've won and I left the winner. Okay, so I'm not too mad at that. But people are saying that there's Eagle Mountain, which I hear mixed reviews. There's Chukchansi, which I hear okay things. And Chukchansi is like that bigger one. It reminds me of the Yamava. Like it has that same kind of like I feel like the way you hear about Yamava in Southern California is kind of like the way you hear about Chukchansi out here in Fresno. But Table Mountain is the one that my dad used to like going to. And so my dad and my mom every once in a while would go to these to the casinos, and Table Mountain and the Palace were the 2 that they would go to. So if we don't go to the Palace, I want to go to Table Mountain. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the reason I'm leaving, I'm such an idiot. I think the reason I'm leaning more towards the Palace is because I saw pictures of it and it looks more done up. Like the building, the facade, it looks like it's more Vegas. And I want something like that. I want to roll up to something that looks super like, like if I'm a mosquito, I'm like getting drawn to like the light type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, or a moth to the light, I guess I should say. So I'm actually really, really kind of like split. Like I want to go and I'm not going with the expectation of winning first and foremost. That's stupid. Like I think to go with the expectation of winning at a casino, I could get that out of my mind. But I also don't want to go to the one that's going to take my money within 5 minutes and me be like, no, babe, we have to go now. This sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, the one I went to up north, I don't even remember what it's called, but it was like, because we were on our way to Oregon from San Jose at that time. We were leaving San Jose, so we drove from San Jose to Oregon. Um, and yeah, I don't remember. It was like, I don't remember if it was Eagle Feather or something like that. It was, it was 21 and over because they were serving alcohol on the floor.
Yeah, I mean the only casinos that I really knew of growing up were the ones around here and then down south, Commerce Casino, because my godfather worked forever at Commerce Casino. He worked in the kitchen there, so he was a chef there, and like yeah. So I always knew about Commerce Casino, and they live in Bell Gardens and stuff like that. But I didn't really know too much about any other Southern California casino. I didn't even know they had really casinos. I was very shocked when I was growing up. I was like, what? There's casinos around here? This isn't Vegas. Cindy said, anyone out there have a favorite slot machine? That's a great question, honestly. I would love to play enough to have a favorite one.
Cindy. Thank you for asking.
I low-key love the Wizard of Oz one. And honestly, that reminds me, like, I've been seeing clips on TikTok of the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in Vegas. So that would be amazing to watch.
That would be amazing.
Because they made it seem like there was an actual tornado inside, like they were blowing leaves and stuff
so
like that.
cool.
And like, yeah. I
haven't seen those clips, but
I will send them to you. It's pretty cool. DJNC said awesomeness, or awesome, sorry. Can't wait to see the casino. I said awesomeness. Let's see here. Crystal and Chris said, loving the Frankenstein one right now. We love the Wizard of Oz ones too. Let's see here. Honestly, it's so fun. Casinos have great places to eat, usually live music, and we don't mind spending $40 on slots. It's all for fun. And I think that's pretty much exactly where my mind's at. $25 to $50, no more than that. Like, just have fun with the slots. And then we've heard that especially at the Palace, the Tachi Palace, that their restaurant is very good. I have had it before, but it was forever. And they were doing breakfast at that time. It was like super late, but it was incredible. So hopefully maybe if we don't eat something before we leave, which I don't know, I have a feeling we're probably gonna eat before we leave.
Then maybe down.
I'm more like in the mood, like I want to get like a really nice fancy cocktail. Like I've never had like an old fashioned. I've never had like something like that. Maybe might try one for the first time. I don't know. Might regret it too.
Get like, very. Well, we do get cocktails, but we don't get like.
We don't usually go crazy on the drinking anymore. Like, no. I think if we're going to drink, we usually grab stuff and bring it home because we don't really, it's always a hard thing to sit down and have a drink anyways. But, so we usually, I don't know, we try to like plan it out differently. Cindy said, also, I'm guilty of loving the Britney Spears slot machine. Oops, I did it again. That would be really cool. Honestly, when I was probably in 5th grade, 6th grade, whenever Britney Spears came out, I actually really, really liked Britney Spears. I had a huge crush on her. But I think at some point, I kind of just stopped. Like, I don't know why. I think before I even got into high school, I just stopped. I think I got into rap music and I just kind of stopped caring about, like, stuff like that. And I just really wanted to be a rapper. Like, you know what I mean? I used to do rapping when I was in high school. So that was, like, where my mind was at all the time. Raul said, December 19th, I'll be older than Gio. You're still technically older than me, Raul. I'm just going to put that out there, okay, friend? But technically right now our ages are aligned, yes. Cindy said, yes, a lot of casinos have lounges. That's the best. I've been at a lounge till like 4 a.m. in Vegas before. It's so fun. That's sick. That is freaking sick. No, CNC, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I think Vegas has been putting out TikToks like of a kind of like an area on the strip where you can legit just go and post up. And they have like, basically, it's almost like, I don't want to call it bleacher seatings, but they have seats where you can you're facing the strip and you're facing some casinos, I guess. And it's just so you can literally have your drink, sit down, and just relax. And it's free. You can walk up there. It's like on a terrace. So I don't know if they've seen it. They must have seen it because obviously they're
I'm
living out there.
sure they
But
have.
but it's funny because it's been popping up even for us. Thank you guys so much. 25 likes. Thank you so much, Cindy. You're amazing.
You.
Awesome. Yes, yes. I'm more of a lounge person than a club person. I think I agree with you. Last time we tried to do the clubbing thing, I went to the bar to get Grace a drink, and this girl hung on me like all crazy, like this. She wasn't trying to flirt with me at all, but she just also didn't have any sense of like space and like respect. It God, it made me so mad. And I remember thinking like, because at that time we already had Dominic and Avery. They're already a little bit bigger, and I remember thinking like, damn, this is what we're out here doing right now. Like I'm not saying it wasn't fun, but I remember we were kind of like stressed out because we're over here paying cover charges to be in places where like we could hardly even move, to buy drinks that were way too expensive. So out here, shout out to Fresno area. Like there are some really fun areas, but some of the bar scene areas and club scenes are just not the best. Honestly, there's still room for improvement. That's why a lot of people from here tend to go to Vegas, like take a weekend, trip to Vegas and or go to LA. A lot of people here love going to LA, just to like literally club or party it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're too old for that, I feel like now. I think if we're gonna go to LA, this is what we went like when we, started going to Universal, I remember that was like the thing. We're like, oh, let's explore theme parks. That was like us being crazy, you know what I mean? And let's go try Korean barbecue for the first time. Like literally that was us being wild, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I enjoy my peace now, and I love days like today, like birthdays like today, where like, look, let me kind of break it down for you. In the morning, got kisses and a lot of love before I even had a chance to open my eyes. My kids were already giving me a kiss. Grace was already telling me happy birthday. The baby's in the crib because the baby sleeps in our room. Happy birthday. It was just a great way to start. And the kids did go to school today, so it was just me, Grace, and the baby. But overall, it was just such a... okay. Hold on, friends. You know what? I'll check this way. Thank you so much, friends. But yeah, so Grace and I spent the morning with the baby, like literally just relaxing, like just hanging out. I think the baby was, so hyped up today, like almost like she knew that it was a special day today.
She was saying happy birthday all day long. Like, anytime we said anything about cake or anything about celebrating, she'd say happy birthday, Dada, and she'd like do a little dance, happy birthday.
So what was
So
really,
cute.
really cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much to Crystal and Chris for the Venmo donation.
Thank
Friends,
you so much,
we see it here.
friends.
Thank you. We love you so much. They said for a craft cocktail, and you can review the... Oh, wait.
What?
I think this is something different. I think this is... wait, yeah.
Okay.
So for a craft cocktail, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. I'm like, what is that? I think it's something from Venmo.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, something from Venmo. I was about to read it like you guys wrote it out.
So official.
So official. I was like, you guys are over here. But yes, appreciate you, friends. Thank you so much. Honestly, I'll get a drink, and honestly, I'll make sure that I take a picture and all that, so that way you guys can see the cool drink that we got. Thank you so much, friends. Love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Love you, friends.
So yeah, I did have something to do in the morning. Like I had an appointment, so I did go to the appointment. I took care of all that. Grace took care of whatever she had to take care of. And then in the afternoon, we I got done a lot quicker than I thought. So we ended up ordering lunch, basically sushi, like a sushi roll that we really like, and then we also ordered sesame chicken, like a bento box. So the sesame chicken bento box comes with white rice, a salad, like an Asian salad, almost like a slaw. It's really, really good. And then it comes with tempura. So it had like sweet potato, carrot, broccoli, zucchini, and that's it, huh? And then it has a big, like literally a giant breast, a chicken breast that is, you could tell, flattened out or cut in the middle, and they bread it, like panko bread it. They put like this amazing sauce on it. So we had that, and literally Grace and I, it's not that expensive, but Grace and I can literally buy one and share it, and we're stuffed.
Yeah.
And if we add a sushi roll like we did today, we're like really, really stuffed. So we got that, and we ended up just hanging out. The baby took her nap, and we ate, and the baby ended up waking up, and we were all eating together and just hanging out, and then picked up the kids together. And then I got a really good phone call today for like an opportunity that I've been waiting for. So I can't say too much more about that one, but all I gotta say is it legit made my day. Like it was something that I've been waiting for. Like, you know, in the words of I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Honestly, so that just made my day super special. And then once we picked up the kids, we hung out for a little while. We had to wait for a delivery. Like we had a delivery that for like some groceries and stuff. But then we went to do the Fresno Street Eats. So if you guys know what Fresno Street Eats is, obviously if you've been watching our channel for a while, you know what it is. But yeah, we went and I ate a Philly cheesesteak. I shared one with Grace. The Avery ate two tamales, two beef tamales. Dominic ate a really delicious artisan pizza, like from a place called Basil Bloom. My mom got like flautas, which are like these really like these.
And they looked good, but she said they were
My mom's very very hard to impress.
particular,
Yeah. And so, and my sister got like this popcorn chicken thing, like Korean popcorn chicken kind of thing, and it was just.
It was
So we all
good.
hung out and we just ate. We just ate and came back and had cake, and then hung out with the kids, and then you know ran out Grace, put the baby to bed, and here we are. And it's just literally, I'm telling you, nothing high stress, just chill. I'm 37 now, and the last time I went to a club, I felt out of place. I still dance, and they still outdance all the youngins. Oh, definitely. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a hater, but I just feel like people from our generation, we still know how to have a good time. You know what I mean? Like we still party it up. We still point to the window, to the wall, till the sweat drop down. You know you're what? Because we still know how to party, guys. Like we partied back in 2005. We're partying back over here in 2025. So I completely agree. I know if we went to a club, probably feel a little out of place ourselves. But I guarantee you, Grace and I would be tearing it up. Like she'd be shaking her butt. I'd be letting her. We'd be having a great time. What's up, Payne Edwards? Thank you so much for being here. They
Thank
said,
you,
happy birthday, Gio.
Payne.
Thank you so much, Payne. Really, really appreciate it. Just hanging out right now for a little while longer.
No, we don't have an emoji of me doing that, and we probably wouldn't have.
Of you shaking your butt?
Yeah, we'll
No,
have that emoji.
no, because it'll break the internet. It's too hot, babe. We can't
Oh
do
my
that. We can't do that. It'll break the
Oh
internet.
my gosh, I don't know why I got the chills. You talking about that gave me the chills.
J. Cation said, ooh, artisan pizza sounds so good. It's honestly one of the pizza places that I wanted to try myself, but I really wanted a Philly cheesesteak, and I gave Dominic the option. There was like another place that sold burgers, but they were like really burgers that had like a grip of stuff on them, and Dominic is straight up meat and bun. Like that, that's it. Like meat, bun, ketchup. Like that's it. So it was crazy.
Okay.
Like he was like, you know what, Dad, I want the pizza. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The pizza was expensive as hell, but it was worth it. It was probably about a medium-sized pizza. It was $15.
It was a personal pizza.
I wouldn't even say it was a personal pizza.
It
I
was.
would say it's a little bit bigger than a personal pizza. I would say it's a
guess
little bit
so,
bigger.
yeah.
Like maybe like a
So it was
small.
worth it.
Maybe like a small, you know? $15, but you could tell it was like cooked in a really nice oven. You could tell, I mean, even though it was a food
Yeah,
truck.
it was a 12-inch pizza, I believe.
Grace,
Sorry, 12-inch pizza. 'cause
yeah,
it's
I don't think Grace had a chance to try it. Did you?
No, I didn't try.
I tried half a piece because they cut the slices big. I tried half a slice. I inhaled it. It was absolutely fantastic. Basil Bloom Pizza, we're coming for you. Next time I see you, I'm buying a pizza. And if you guys have a bigger pizza than 12 inches that you can sell me, please, because that is not going to do. That is not enough pizza for me. Not at all. It was delicious, though. It was so good. Thank you so much for dropping those members only emojis, Cindy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, and honestly, other than that, like this is all I ever asked for my birthday. Like I just want peace, and I gotta, give, so much love to Grace, because every time like I'm like, oh, can I, let me help you out with this, or let me do this, or she was just straight up like, no, it's your birthday. No, it's your birthday. No, I can't let you do that. It's your birthday. The only thing that she let me do today, because of the fact that I was actually already by there, was get my free Starbucks.
Yeah.
So I had a free Starbucks today, and I told her, I was like, you know what, like, is it cool
I
if I
felt
go?
bad because I was like, I could have got that.
I was like, let me go get it. So we got our pumpkin spice lattes. Guys, let us know in the chat. Have you got your pumpkin spice latte? Doesn't matter what kind. I got an iced. Grace got like a hot one when she was trying to get iced. Didn't really work out.
It's
but
okay.
It was a mistake. It was a loss of
really
communication.
Good. It was a happy
delicious.
mistake.
Yeah. So let us know. Did you get your pumpkin spice latte? Cindy said, what are your go-to pizza toppings? For me personally, and I'll let Grace go after me right now, but for me personally, I'm a pepperoni and cheese guy. I love pepperoni and cheese, and sometimes mushroom.
I was gonna say, I would say mushroom is probably like I have to have either bell pepper or mushroom on my pizza.
Yeah, Grace is very much like, if I'm gonna order a pizza and I'm like, this is for me and Grace, I'm gonna order a combination pizza, and I'll probably either take off the sausage because I'm not a huge fan of Italian sausage, or I'll put like half sausage, like half of the pizza sausage. I can eat veggies. I have no problem with that. Let's see. No pumpkin spice latte, said Jaycation. Let's see. And then he also said, what? I've had a birthday before and never get any free Starbucks. Check your app on the day of your birthday. I believe as long as your birthday, you know, when you entered it or whatever, when you signed up, is the same, you should be fine. I have free Dutch Brothers too. I was going to get Dutch Brothers, but I'll wait on that.
Yeah.
Let's see
There's
here.
not one that's super close to us anyways.
Crystal Chris said, we are due for a coffee bean visit. Coffee bean is another one that I would absolutely love to try.
Yeah.
We just had, obviously, if you guys have been following along, Cup of Joy. Cup of Joy is a coffee shop here in the Central Valley with several locations throughout the Central Valley in cities in Fresno, Clovis, smaller communities like Kingsburg and Selma, if I'm not mistaken, and Sanger, if I'm not mistaken. So really small cities, but
Yeah.
basically it's just really quaint, really clean, really beautiful. You know, the coffee that we tried was decadent, very
Yeah,
sweet.
it was very good.
If you're about that life, like about those sweet, really nice, caramelly, sugary coffees, go try Cup of Joy, and then let us know what you think. If you're in the Central Valley, especially, let us know what you think. I personally, I want to go back already. The Hallelujah, which is what I got, had cinnamon, and I'm a huge fan of cinnamon. It tasted almost like chocomil at the end. So chocomil is chocolate milk, like Mexican style, which usually has like some cinnamon in it, and it's really delicious. So it was so good. Let's see here. But yeah, what kind of toppings do you guys like, and what kind of coffee do you guys like as well? Like, is there a particular coffee brand? Jay said pepperoni and mushroom and jalapeno is a good combo. Jay, I think you hit the nail on the head. Pepperoni, mushroom, jalapeno.
Yes, that sounds delicious.
Let's call that crack, because it's gonna be that good.
Stop.
It's gonna be that good. That's gonna be
Oh my
bomb.com.
God. You always go from 0 to 100.
That is nothing wonder. I'm just saying. It's like a euphemism. Let's see here. Rig, call corporate. Yeah, call corporate. And they're gonna tell you, did you enter your birthday correctly? Oh my gosh. I would love to see Jaycation go Karen, because I have a feeling he'd be the kindest Karen that we've ever seen. He'd be like, hey guys, like I didn't get my free birthday drink, and they'd be like, oh, sorry. And then he'd be like, oh, it's all good, no worries. And then that would be it.
Oh my gosh, that's me.
And then you would hear that sound from in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Dun, 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 boom, boom.
Oh,
Cindy said, ironically enough, I'm not a big fan of mushroom, but I'll try any combo at least once. I love pepperoni too. Anything with ricotta cheese. Ooh, that sounds
really
so good. I love ricotta cheese. That sounds fire. I gotta try that out one day. But I think that's a lot of those artisan pizza places have combinations like ricotta cheese. Like Dominic could have got a margarita pizza, but I didn't tell him to get it because I already know that he's not gonna care for basil, and he wants everything to have cheese, and you know what I mean. So I told him, get the pepperoni, dude. And he's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get the pepperoni. And I think he did a great job. He did a really great job. Thank you for dropping those food vibes or foodie vibes emojis. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Today I had an iced boysenberry latte. It's so good, said D.
That sounds good.
D, there is a spot that we are going to be reviewing for you guys very, very, very soon. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, hopefully sooner than that. Which can't be any sooner, I guess. But I am not tired. I am just an
Maybe
idiot.
you need to go to bed.
I am not tired. I'm just an idiot. I knew you were going to say I'm just tired. I'm just an idiot. No, but honestly, it's the most quaint little coffee joint. I know I already said quaint, but this one is extra quaint. And it's located out in the middle of nowhere. And it's in such a beautiful area that we know where it's at. It's very, very like, if you know, you know kind of status. So we're going to go film it, not just for the coffee, because the coffee combinations sound crazy. Like, let me give you a preview. Nutella coffee, pistachio coffee, and I forgot the other one. It was really decadent though too. So we definitely want to give those a shot. But the scenery around the coffee stand, it's a coffee stand, is gorgeous. It's straight out of a Western movie. So that's what caught my attention. So hopefully we'll be checking out that place very, very soon. They posted up today, but we just didn't have the time, and they are only there early. I think they leave by like 12 or 1. I'm like, what?
Well, I
Like,
mean,
it's because they're like a mom and pop place. So
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, they're like a mom and
and
pop
they
place.
also do like pop-up events too. So
They do
like,
pop up events. They do catering. They're awesome though. I saw their like I saw them online and I was like, dude, we gotta go try them. Like we gotta go try them. And today they actually dropped a short on their own personal TikTok, or sorry, not a short, a reel
Reel.
on their Instagram. What the hell is wrong with me today? They dropped a reel on their Instagram making the Nutella coffee. They showed how they make the Nutella coffee, and it looks really good. It
Nice.
looks legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks legit. So I gotta say, that's pretty much on our list for next time. I want to show you guys the scenery. So I want to show you guys. So some of you guys who followed us, especially as members, you guys have seen some of the pictures of some of the valley when we're not in the city, of how I post some of those pictures, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. So I can't wait to bring you more of that, because honestly, that's something that we can offer to you guys. You know, we love going to LA. We love going to the bigger cities. We love going to the theme parks, and we love going to the beach. But one thing that we can offer you undoubtedly is the valley, guys. And I don't mean the San Fernando Valley. Much love to the San Fernando Valley, but what I mean is really just the Central Valley. And there is a lot of stuff here, not including businesses, breweries, restaurants, and events, but also you got to talk about lakes, rivers, ponds, gardens, mountains, dams. There's so much, guys, that we still have to show you. But yeah, honestly, little by little, we're pacing ourselves because of the kids too. Like obviously, we want to make sure that we're very, very conscious of our kiddos as well, and how much we're like tracking them left and right and up and down and everything like that. But honestly, that place looks awesome. It looks really, really good. Larry David for the win always. Exactly. Yep, I love that. Crystal says I got pretty mean when I talk to customer service people, but I don't think so. I don't know, dude. Honestly, look, let me just tell you this much. I understand, because I feel like everybody has their own tone, right? But I told Grace this. I go, Grace, you have a very chill tone, very nice, but you can be very mean in the nicest way. Like, you can say something super chill and calm, and you're like, I'm like, damn, babe, that was mean. Like, but she could also say very kind things. So I'm not going to just throw her under the bus. Nutella coffee, what did I miss? I had to do the dishes. One more time, yeah, so just to kind of preview. So if you guys notice, we've been doing a lot more, we've been doing a lot more content. We're going to be doing the same things that you guys have seen us do, which I like to try different foods. So if there's a food that I can try and Grace can try, we're going to keep doing our kitchen reviews. And I guess that's what we can call them. We'll do our kitchen reviews, which I've been having so much fun doing. And then we're also still going to be doing restaurant reviews. So we're still going to be going to restaurants, reviewing that, hotel reviews, but we're also going to be mixing in more coffee places. And I think that's one thing that I really, really want to do, is more drinks, more coffee. So what we're mentioning is there's a place that is out here in the middle of the country, like literally super scenic, super beautiful. They post up in like this amazing area, but they also have really good coffee. And one of the coffees that they have is a Nutella coffee. And so we're hoping to try that out, plus show you the area. So if you ever visit the Central Valley and you're in our particular area and you want coffee with a view, you know exactly where to go. There's also a lot of places up in the foothills, up in the mountains, that are restaurants that are located right off of rivers. We're going to be going to those very soon as well. But all we ever ask is just be patient with us, because obviously there's only 2 of us and there's 3 kids, and you know, we have a full house, and we're always trying to do things where it doesn't affect our kids or our life in a way that's negative, you know?
Thank you for having my back, Jay. He said, if you say a mean thing kindly, is it actually mean?
Yeah. It is.
I don't know. I don't think Jay...
There's a thing called passive aggressiveness. Yeah. So I could be like, oh, aren't you swell? Isn't that kind of mean? Like,
Bless your heart.
bless your heart. Yeah. Bless your heart, right? Like, yeah, I would say so. Shady Lady P said, I can be mean, especially if you're a certain airline. Oh, snap. Delta, United, Southwest, we coming for you. I am a very nice person, but I've mentioned it to you guys before. I've suffered from rage, like road rage.
Oh
I'm
gosh,
very much like, I've always been that kind of guy, because when I was growing up, I got bullied a lot. Like I got bullied because I had glasses. I got bullied for like things that I can't control, like, health issues, and I got bullied for being myself. And I had to learn how to be tough. And so yeah, growing up, I got into fistfights. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got suspended for fighting in elementary school. Like I got suspended for almost suspended for fighting in high school. But it was only because I always felt like I had to stand up for myself. Now, do I tell Dominic and Avery to stand up in the same way? Nah. Because I've learned that that wasn't the only way. Like, I thought at that time that if I exerted that was the way to be. And to a degree, it spilled into that road rage thing that I'll tell you guys. Oh, move out of the way, flipping people off. Like, what are you effing doing? Like, you're crazy. Get out of the way, To this day, I still get mad, But I control it a lot more now. Because I can be mean. And there has been times where like if I got cut off and I could tell it was an accident and maybe I reacted with like that one salute that we tend to give people, and I would see the person in the car and sometimes it'd be like the sweetest oldest lady that you could tell just completely made a mistake. It wasn't that they were trying to get on my bad side. They don't even know who I am. And so I'm over here like, you idiot. And then I'd be like, oh man, I feel like an idiot. Like I'm over here like, how can I be so mean, I'm trying to change.
Yes.
Because I feel like we are capable of change, friends. We are all capable of change. It's okay to admit that you're wrong, and it's okay to say I'm out of line and that's not cool and that's not the way I should be and I want to be different. What's so wrong with admitting those things, right? I think it's pointless to fight and to always want to be right, because we're not always right. Nobody, I don't know one single person besides maybe Grace that has been right most of their life. You know what I mean? And the only reason I say Grace is because Grace is very slow to speak and very, very quick to listen. She will not always tell you right away what she thinks. She's always really, really slow to kind of process the things so that way she knows what she's saying and what she's getting into. And that's why she's always been better at those situations than I have. And that's why I'm learning from her in that regard. Because I am fast to speak and low and slow to listen sometimes. And that's just the person that I've been. But when you grow up in a Mexican household where, everybody screams, meaning like everybody's like, to get their point across, because that's the only way you're heard. Well, guess what? It tends to kind of work out where you get used to being that way. What up, fam? G Thrills, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you. Happy Friday. And we also have For the Win with Chris. What up? He said, move over, Grandma. Thank you so much for being here once again, friend.
Just kidding. No, he just is like, yeah, no. I will be honest, he has really mellowed out with those kind of things, but yes.
I was an idiot, dude. I was an idiot.
Thankfully, I don't think he ever was like, move over grandma, but
I'm not gonna...
Similar things.
Members, you will see, I didn't record a lot of it, but we captured a road rage incident in Fresno when we went to Spirit. Somebody getting out of the car. Members, you're not gonna see a lot of it because I didn't really capture a lot of it, but I started recording because I thought there might be a situation where I might have to call the police. And we might have to have evidence because it looked like something was about to go down. So all I have in the video, and you guys will see, is a guy who was already out of his car in the middle of an intersection, mind you, in a turning lane, walking back to his car after he threatened what I'm assuming was a woman. It seemed like he was talking to a woman.
I'm not really sure.
Because from what I could see, because I was on the driver's side. And honestly,
you were on the passenger side.
You're right. I was on the passenger side because I almost wanted to get out to be like, dude, get the fuck.
You were getting out of the car.
I opened the door because I was going to tell him, get back in the car. Because he was like literally blocking the intersection. But then you told me, stop. So I pulled out the camera and I was like, you're right. So instead I started recording because I was like, in case something happens, instead it's better if I record instead of trying to get involved. And so I started recording, and the only thing I have is a dude walking back to his car. Because he calmed down and he walked back to his car and then he took off. You know what I mean? Like, it was ugly, dude. Grace was like, you calm down, because she knows that I'm like such a, like, I don't care. Like, get back in your damn car and shut your damn mouth. You got cut off, so the F what? And the other person, stop being a freaking idiot and learn how to freaking drive, you dumb butt. Both of you are idiots. Get out of here. That was like my mentality. It's like, I'm not taking nobody's side. I just want both of you dumbasses to hurry the hell up, because I'm trying to get to where I'm get to. I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse, but it's my birthday and I can cry if I want to. But that was like my point. It's like I just want society to like chill the hell out, people.
Yeah.
Like I understand that I'm one to talk, right? Like I've admitted to having road rage in the past, but I'm telling you now, like that now I want to be like, dude, we're all freaking idiots getting out. If we get out of our car, which I never did that. I'll be honest with you, I never did that in the middle of an intersection of all places. Yeah, that's a stupid thing to do. You can get run over. You can easily get run over or cause an accident, you know? I just want people to get the stick out of their ass and keep it moving. I don't care how you feel. It's not your life and your feelings are not more important than the flow of traffic. I'm sorry to say, but it's the truth. You're gonna cause an accident. You're delaying somebody. There might be an ambulance. Like, get over yourself. And you literally have told me that same thing in those road rage incidents that I felt like I've had. You've told me, get over yourself. You're never going to see those people again. Why even saying anything? It's not worth it. Like, it's not that important. They don't even know who you are. They don't even care about you.
Yeah.
And it's the truth.
Yeah. He could literally tell them every word in the book, and they probably would just laugh and wave it off and drive off and never care.
Dude, like I look like an idiot. Like I've looked more like an idiot than I've looked cool or like the person who's in the right when I've gotten to that level of road rage, you know, where I'm like, ah, you idiot. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one who, I'm like, old man yells at clouds. You know, that's what I look like. I look like I'm like this. Where most people are just trying to go and they don't care as much as I care, basically, is what I'm saying. I was told when someone says "bless your heart" in the South, they're saying you're dumb in a nice way. Exactly, family.
Yeah,
That's what, and that's what I heard
It's a nice
too.
way of just basically saying, what's it called? Somebody else had put it a different way. They had
Like
said,
saying, like, God, you're dumb.
yeah, like, you know, hope God blesses you with some intelligence kind of thing.
Thank you. You know what? Let me grab some candy. I'll give you guys some candy tomorrow. Okay, Monique? Huh? The ones that you guys got me from the store, remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Paula said, usually the person with the rage has something else happening. Last time I was rear-ended, the dude got out of his car, walked up to me, opened my door, and yelled, "Why did I stop?" It was a red light, dude. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
and Paula, you are one of the nicest people we know, and I'll tell you right now, you probably did not deserve that. Like, I don't think anybody deserves that level of intimidation and fear. There's too much stupid, crazy things going on, you know, like not to bring the mood down, but there's school shootings going on. There's, you know, politics have been getting crazy. There's people picking sides, families, you know, splitting up because of these things. Like nobody can agree on anything. It feels like we're all on opposite ends of the earth. And when it comes down to it, like we all literally just want the same thing. We want security. We want food and nourishment. We want to know that we're cared about, and we want to be respected. Like literally, that's like it's like the same thing that everybody wants. I think it's just this. Let's see, this is working still. Guys, are we still live? I think we're still live.
Yeah, I think so.
But we all fight each other like we hate each other. Like and I don't mean like people here in this chat per se, but I mean like society, right? Like we fight each other on the streets to get to the first parking spot, right? Or to get out of the parking space first so we can be the first ones to leave. Like even, you know, just, I don't know, everything is just a mess. And I just wish that we all kind of could chill out, you know, and just enjoy the better things of life, you know, because I honestly can say that we would not go live if we felt like everybody sucked. Like, oh, everybody's terrible. Oh, everybody's... Dude, obviously, why would we be going live on my birthday of all days? Dude, we know that society, we know that people are capable of amazing and beautiful things. And you guys are awesome, dude. Yeah. With that said, let's do something fun. Oh, man, I'm so like... I get passionate about this, guys. I really do. Because I just, you know, I have 3 kids. And I just want them to grow up in a better world than I'm growing up. You know, like, straight up. Growing up, I'm all 38 years old. All right, guys. So, these are the Sour Patch Kids. Peach, shout out to Grace. Besitos. Thank you so much. Grace and the kids got these for me. Before we finish tonight's live stream, because we're going to be finishing very, very soon here. We actually went longer than I thought we were even going to go. I figured we'd try some of these live, you know, especially this one because this is something that I haven't tried at all. Mm-hmm. So I'll let Grace grab one too because I want her to try it with me as well.
Go ahead. You can feed it to me.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hold on, let me feed myself one. Cheers. Mmm.
Good.
Mmm.
And it's not so sour like it says on the back.
Yeah, peach. It's still a little sour, but not terrible.
Wonder why they made them like that.
I don't know.
Interesting.
They're delicious.
Dee said, I'm going to fight Chilo right now because he doesn't want to buy me a coffee. That's a good reason to fight.
Hey, let me know how it goes. Videotape it and put it on World Star Hip Hop. But yeah, these are bomb. I would give these a 5 out of 5. They're very soft, very peachy, not too
Yeah.
sour, but sour enough.
I think they're pretty new. I'm not sure. They don't like say new on the bag.
They
but,
don't say new, but they're bomb.
FMG said I like peaches in the summertime. So do we.
Grace makes a great peach cobbler.
FMG said next time I'm driving in Fresno Missions, get flipped off by Gio.
Bro, the most, like, this happened to me forever ago. This is before I even realized I was a road rager. But I had a friend who was literally, like, driving in front of me, and I was on my way to work, and he was kind of blocking me off. So I started, like, tailgating him, and then I ended up going around him, and he had road rage. So then he went to the right on the dirt, and he was in a Lexus, like an old Altezza. So it was like a Japanese Lexus. He had it really fixed up. It was a fast car, and I was in a Mustang at that time. My car was really fast. Dude went on the road, like on the right side where there was dirt, freaking must have hit the NOS, and he freaking took off past me. As he was passing me, I flipped him off, and I looked him in his face. I'm like, holy crap, that's David. I'm over here flipping off a really good friend of mine, not realizing it was his car. I felt so embarrassed. I think later on that day or the next day I went to his house because we would hang out at his house all the time. I'm like, bro, I didn't even realize that was you. I was like, I'm sorry I flipped you off. And he's like, nah, it's all good. He was all happy though because he passed me. He was like, either way, I got the best of you.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Shout out, David.
Shout out David. Hey, David was he had a lot of tragedy happen to him, but that was a person that was a really good friend, and he just did a lot of really cool stuff for us and had us to his home all the time. And so if David, I don't think you're watching, brother, but if on the off chance you're watching, shout out to you, man.
Jay said he likes the peach strawberries.
Oh,
Sorry,
that sounds good.
Sour Patch strawberry, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, peach strawberry. Huh? That's not even what he said.
These are the nerd clusters. Have you guys had these before? These have been around for a while. They're delicious. They're one of my favorite. I know a lot of people love the nerd ropes as well. He said, eat my dust. Fam G, honestly, bro, it was out of Fast and the Furious. And the worst part about it is people already cracked on me for being a Mustang driver because, you know, Mustang drivers are like terrible drivers and Mustangs are terrible cars. This dude was in a Lexus. He's just like, where I'm going, we don't need roads. And he went on the freaking dirt, dude.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I gotta admit, I flipped them off because I just felt so embarrassed. And then I felt even more embarrassed, and I'm like looking at him and his girlfriend looking at me in the eye because his girlfriend was they're both dogging me. They're both like, and I'm like over here like, embarrassing. Bro, Chris, I should have just gave him my car after that, bro. He's like, you never had your car. He's like, double shot of NOS, blow the wells on the intake. Man, I was such an idiot. I still could be an idiot sometimes, but hopefully 38 years old. Hopefully 38 years old, which is what I am now. I'm letting you guys know is a lot better to me as it relates to that side of things. I'm more chilled out. I want to be the most chilled out I've ever been this year. I just want to learn how to enjoy life better. I want to learn how to enjoy the process of making videos on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and learn to love what we do, no matter if it has 1 like or 1,000,000 likes, and just enjoy the process. And I want to learn how to, love my wife the best that I can love her. by
You
being
don't- You
supportive.
don't know how to love me?
Oh, but yeah, of course I do. But I'm just saying, I want to learn how to be even better this year. Like how to just take it to the next level, how to be more supportive. You know, I feel like I did that this last year, and I feel like hopefully this year even better. I want to, how do I say it? I want to be more successful. I want to start saving money for a house this year for my wife and my kids. I want to buy my wife and my kids a house in the next 5 years. That is my goal in the next 5 years to buy a house, and I'm gonna work damn hard to get there. And I feel like I'm very well capable of doing it. And more importantly, I want to really show a lot of love and support and encouragement to you guys. Those of you who are here right now, or if you're watching the replay, or if you've supported and loved and have shown love in the past, I just want to, as a person, be more giving, but giving to the people that, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to keep it 100, that I feel deserve it. To good, kind-hearted, hardworking individuals who, some of them who don't get any love, like, you know, this year I want to make more of an effort to go into random people's live streams who I might never watch again, but at least drop a like, even if I don't say hi, and just, you know, show love. Because honestly, I feel like it's really easy, like I said, to flip people off, to cuss people out, to get road rage, to get rage in general, to be mad at things in general. But let's make it easy to be caring, loving, compassionate, to open doors for people instead of holding them closed. To, if they can't make it through that door, hey, here's a ladder, let's get through the window together. Like, there's so much that this world has to offer for everybody, and we all fight over things like it's the last of anything. And that's not the reality of it. The reality of it is, if we all support each other and care about each other, there's so much that as a society we can achieve. Like, literally, we could have already probably had flying cars already, probably be, you know, already on the high speed rail. We'd be doing a million different things, but obviously it's hard. And, you know, but hopefully in time, you know, as a society, you know, little by little, with examples, you know, we'll change it. You know, just the way that people love being negative, maybe one day people will love being positive too. And that's what I'm hoping for. Life is short, have more Long Islands. Exactly, right? Exactly. All right, friends. I think that's going to do it for us because it is getting a little late. Want to make sure that we get a little bit of rest. We have a long evening tomorrow. We're going to be going to the casino, hanging out, having a date night to celebrate, to continue celebrating my birthday. But I just want to say once again, thank you guys so much for all your support, all the love. Honestly, even before I woke up, you know, Grace had posted something on Instagram and it had so much love, and it was
Thank you
like,
so much, everyone. I appreciate
it was amazing. I woke up to so much love that I was just like, holy crap, like, is this really for me? Like, come on, like, you guys are awesome. Like, I really truly appreciate it. Please, members, keep an eye out, because we are going to be dropping a members only vlog by Monday evening, and that's going to have quite a bit of content in there. And then also, hopefully tomorrow we can film a little bit at the casino and put together, even if it's a small casino video, even if it's a really short one, I want to put something out for you guys in that regard. And then keep an eye out for more shorts. We actually do have a short coming out really quick of something that we did on Sunday that was really, really fun. And I really want you guys to see it, because it was something that we did with the kids, and you guys know that we always are looking for activities to do as a family. It's always something that we really look forward to. Let's see here. Casino more yes. Have fun. Good luck. Hit the jackpot. Said Jcation. Thank you so much, Jay. Speak Life said, sure. Thanks for the great positive stream and happy birthday once again. Thank you so much, Speak Life, and welcome to the family. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Speak Life.
Femchi said, you guys rock. Hope you're doing something fun for Halloween season. I'm down for Fresno Fright Nights. Dude, let us know if you're gonna come down for that. We'll meet you there for that. We'll all go together. That'd be really fun. Chris said, best of luck at the casinos. Thank you so much, friend.
Thank you.
We really, really appreciate you. And thank you so much. And to you and to Crystal for the raid as well. It means a lot. And thank you to everybody who donated tonight. Everybody who had those membership milestones. And welcome to all the new members. And honestly, thank you guys so much. Hopefully we can go live again very, very soon. Hopefully it won't be 3 weeks again. Maybe in another week or two we can see you guys live. And members, once again, look out for that video and maybe even a live stream. You never know. But with that said, thank you for making this birthday incredibly enjoyable, incredibly amazing. Love you guys. And like always, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Happy Friday.
Peace. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Take care of yourselves and each other. I sound weird now when I say things like that. Bye.